slept. You stayed in. You said no to plans. You did everything the internet told you to do. And still, you feel like you're running on fumes. We've been taught that rest is a checklist. 8 hours of sleep, a weekend off, a quiet room. But real rest isn't just about stopping. It's about releasing. Releasing the pressure to be okay. Releasing the guilt of doing nothing. Releasing the need to explain why you're tired. Because sometimes, what drains us isn't the doing. It's the pretending. Pretending to be fine. Pretending to be strong. Pretending to be the version of ourselves that others expect. Rest isn't just sleep. It's permission to be soft, to be slow, to be real. Not all tiredness comes from movement. Some of it comes from holding things in. You smile when you're hurting. You say, "I'm fine," when you're not. You show up, even when your heart wants to disappear. This kind of exhaustion doesn't show up on a sleep tracker. It's the kind that builds quietly, in your chest, in your mind, in the space between who you are and who you pretend to be. You're not tired because you've done too much. You're tired because you felt too much and had nowhere to put it. Emotional fatigue is invisible, but it's heavy, and it lingers. It's the weight of unread messages, unsaid words, unprocessed grief. You're not broken. You're just full of things you were never meant to carry alone. You're not lazy. You're grieving. You're healing. You're adjusting to a world that keeps moving even when you need to pause. Maybe you're mourning something you never got to say goodbye to. A version of yourself that used to feel lighter. A dream that quietly slipped away while you were surviving. Maybe you're healing from things you never had words for. Loneliness that became normal. Anxiety that you learned to hide. Memories that still echo in quiet moments. You're not behind. You're not weak. You're just human. And being human is exhausting sometimes. Rest isn't just sleep. It's permission to feel, to stop performing, to exist without needing to explain. You've been carrying so much. And maybe no one ever told you it's okay to put it down. You've been strong for so long, holding it together while falling apart inside. Smiling through the ache, showing up when you had nothing left to give. That kind of strength deserves rest. Not just sleep, but space, silence, safety. You don't have to earn rest by breaking first. You don't have to explain your tiredness to be allowed to pause. You are allowed to be soft, to be slow, to be quiet, to be held. You are not a burden, and people need care too. This is your permission slip to stop performing, to start healing. Healing isn't a checklist. It's not something you finish. It's something you live through. Some days you'll feel light again. Other days you'll carry shadows. Both are part of the process. You don't have to rush your way back to joy. You don't have to prove your progress to anyone. You are allowed to be a work in progress, to be unfinished, to be real. You're not behind. You're becoming. And becoming takes time. It takes grace. It takes rest. You don't need to be fixed. You just need space to feel whole again. You don't need to explain your tiredness. You don't need to justify your need for rest. You are allowed to be human, to feel deeply, to carry things quietly, to take up space without performing. You are not weak for needing rest. You are wise for listening to your body. You are brave for honoring your heart. Rest is not a reward. It's a right. It's a rhythm. It's a return to yourself. So if you're tired, truly tired, maybe it's not because you're broken. Maybe it's because you've been strong for too long. And now, it's time to rest.